Hi there, I'm the Othman. I'm Africa's top business leadership coach, and I'm passionate about helping business owners grow their business. Now, one of the biggest issues that most business owners have is that they're not able to grow their business. They're not sure what are the steps to take. So you've started your business, and maybe you've had a bit of luck. You've had a few sales here and there, but then you have that thought that what, I can actually do more. My business can actually grow better, but you don't know where to start. And so my video today is to help you see what are the easy steps that you can implement right now and start growing your business, right? If you're just joining for the first time, don't forget to subscribe, right? Like, and also share. You never can tell which maybe there might be a business owner that that these tips that I'm going to share will help them. So without wasting much time, let's dive deep into it. The first thing you need to do as a business owner, if you want to grow your business, is first to identify who your ideal customer is. That's the basic thing. And I'm sure you've heard it so many times, right? When most business people or business coaches or people that teach you business growth tell you that who's your ideal customer avatar. Now here's the thing, you can call it anything, call it ideal customer avatar, call it customer profile, call it whatever you want to call it. But the most important thing is you need to take the time to pinpoint and identify who exactly your customer is. Who are you called to serve? When you understand that, that will help you to know what are the products that you can create for them. Now, I'll just give you a bit of a breakdown. You see, we have three major segments. Whatever product you're selling, product or services, there are three types of people that are going to be selling to. The first segment is the premium market, right? And then the second segment is the medium market, and the last segment is the mass market. Now, each of these products and each of these market segments require different things. And if you're not, if you're not focusing on what they require, you're not going to be able to sell to them. So let's start. I'll tell you the first thing. The premium market, what do they want? Premium market, they want quality and they want customer service, right? They don't care about price. So as long as you're going to give them what is of quality, and as long as you're going to give them, service, they're going to pay any amount. The second group, which is the middle market, what they want is they want the same customer service that the premium guys want, but they're not willing to pay the price. So they are concerned about price and customer service. They will sacrifice a bit of quality for a cheaper product. While the mass market, what are they interested in? They don't really care about customer service. They just want price and quality. But the mass market, to them, quality means quantity. So the more they want, more for their money. Here's the thing. The mistake that a lot of business owners make is that they spend so much time. They spend so much time trying to serve the middle class, leaving them less time to serve the premium, who actually will pay them for their time. And you see, what is wealth? As a business owner, wealth is discretionary time. It's not about the amount of money you have. It's the things that you can do, or rather the time that you can have for yourself. So some people have a lot of money, but they don't have time. That's not the definition of wealth. So you want to be able to make more with spending less time. And so you want to be able to identify who are the people that you're serving. Now, so the idea is this, right? For you to understand which market you're serving, you now determine what kind of product you're going to give. So for example, if you've identified and you see that, okay, you know what, you want to serve the premium market, what do you do? For the premium market, you will give them quality product, you will give them your time, but they will pay for your time. They will pay a premium for your time. The middle class, what will you do is you give them something that you don't have to spend so much time explaining the product for them or being there with them. And then for the mass market, what you do is just give them somewhere they can just quickly download and move on. I'll give you an example using my business. So for me, I'm playing in all three categories. So for me, my premium market is the one-on-one coaching that I do. And what does that entail? That entails me spending time with you one-on-one, and that entails me helping you go into your business, spending time throughout the week. I'll be thinking of how do we grow your business. For me, for the middle class, what do? I spend less time, but with more impact. And how do I do it? I do group coaching. So this is where I have my group coaching calls. This is where I have my courses, my challenges. For example, I have my 30-day business accelerator challenge, which is a middle class product for me, right? And so what that does is that it just helps me to spend less time and reach out to more people. And I'm not going to price them the same price that I price my one-on-one, because it's going to be relatively cheaper because I'm getting people in a group. One other thing that I do for my mass market is I have courses, videos, ebooks that all you have to do is just put in your details, you download it, and then you just go. You don't need any input from me, right? So that's basically those channels. So what you want to do is to identify what channel do you want to play in. What are the three out of the three? Which one do you want to do? So if you want to do premium, you know that you need to charge premium. If you want to do premium and middle class, what are the products that you want to create for the customers? Now, let's now go deeper into how do you identify your ideal customers. It's very simple, right? And that's the most important thing you need to do. You need to take time to see how you can identify who your ideal customer is. So how do you do that? There are two ways to do it, right? And I know a lot of people struggle. They're like, oh my God, I don't know who my ideal customer is. I don't know where to start from. I don't know what to do. I'll tell you. You see, the two ways that you can identify your ideal customer is the first one is you are your ideal customer, but a few years ago. Think about it. Why did you start your business? Most likely you started your business because there was a gap that you identified. Then you had to fill that gap for yourself. After you filled it for yourself, you realize that, wait, this can actually be a business. And then you started growing. You now made it into a business. I'll give you an example. So let's say, for example, you are into male attire, male clothes. And maybe the reason why you started the business was because you realized that your tailor was always disappointing you. The designs were not nice. You were not able to get them on time. And then instead of you complaining and all that, you decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to get tailors by myself and I'll see. First, you started satisfying yourself, and then you now extended it to your friends and family, and then all of them said, oh, you know what, this is what you're doing. And then before you know anything, you blew it up, and then now you have a fashion brand, right? So what you need to do is this. Because you were your ideal customer a few years ago, try to identify what were the things that were motivating you then. So you see, customers are motivated by two things. All of us human beings, we always run away from pain, and we always run towards pleasure, right? So identify what is the pain that they have. So for example, for the tailoring example that I gave, one of the pains was, designs that were not nice. Another pain was late delivery of products, right? Late delivery of the clothes. Another thing could be, designs that were not bespoke, materials that were not nice. That's the pain. What's the pleasure that you were seeking at that time? You wanted bespoke designs that when you walk into a place, your clothes make a statement for you, right? So that's the pleasure. So now, when you want to now market and you want to now create products and you want to place your products in front of your customers, all you need to do is to look at the pain that you felt that time and your customers are feeling, and then talk about the pains, talk about the pleasure that you're using your product can give. It's as simple as that. Now, once you identify who your ideal customer is, when you are doing your marketing communication, you need to go into that mindset and say, okay, I know that this is the issue. These are the issues that this person is facing. These are the issues that the person doesn't want, and these are the things that the person is looking out for. And then you can now market. You can create a product and market it better. Now, the second way to identify who your ideal customer is if you're currently in business and you're currently running your business, look at it. Who is your favorite customer? Who is one customer that you just absolutely love doing business with? Who is that customer that anytime the customer calls you to place an order, you're excited? Why? Because that customer pays you well, pays on time, does everything that you want. So when you are creating your marketing communication, all you have to do is to think and name the customer. So it's not abstract. A lot of business owners, they create an abstract. Oh, I'm looking for a female, a lady that works in a bank. If you've identified a female that works in a bank that is your ideal customer, name that person. So when you are doing your marketing communication, it will be like you're talking to that person directly, not abstract. So let's say, for example, I'm your ideal customer, Othman is your ideal customer. When you're trying to post on Instagram, or you're trying to send a broadcast, or you're trying to send, an email, think about it. What are the things Othman likes? What are the things that Othman wants? What are the pains that Othman is feeling right now? What's the pleasure that Othman wants to get? And then you can now, once you get into that mindset and you name the person, then you can now communicate easily. I guarantee you that once you do that, already you will start to see growth in your business. One of the mistakes that business owners make is that they think that when they niche down, they will lose out on the potential of other customers. But that's far from the truth. You see, when you niche down and you're speaking to a particular demographic, it's like, let me give you an example. Think about it. You go to a market and you shout anybody, everybody, nobody's going to turn. They're just going to look at you like you're crazy, right? But if you go to a market and you shout Othman, anybody that is Othman will turn. That's one. Two, anybody that knows an Othman will turn to see whether it's that Othman that they know. Three is anybody that is interested in the name Othman will turn. Why? Because they want to know, okay, that name, what's up with that, So when you niche down and you identify the ideal customer that you are looking for, right, what will happen is that not only will you attract those people that are ideal customers, but anybody that is closely related, you'll be able to attract them as well. I'll give you an example. So I worked 13 years in the oil and gas sector, and when I left, what I did was I wanted to create a mentorship program just to give back to the sector that has really helped me, become who I am today. And so what I did was I said anybody that is between 0 to 3 years in the oil and gas sector, I'm offering a free mentorship platform on a WhatsApp group where we meet every week or every month, depending on how my time schedule is, and I'll provide mentorship for them. And I put it out there, and I said anybody that is interested. Now, guess what? I niched it down. One, I said oil and gas, and I said downstream, and I said people that are 0 to 3. Guess what happened? Do you think that it was only people that fit that category that came? No. I had people that were not in oil and gas. I was like, hey, Othman, I'm not in oil and gas, but I will be interested in this. Please, can you add me? I said, sure. I had people that were in oil and gas. I was like, I'm not 0 to 3. I'm above that, but please, can I still join? I said, yeah, sure. And that was it. So when you niche down, you're not going to sideline the people that will do business with you. Instead, it's like you're throwing a dart directly to the people that you're targeting. But also, as it's going directly to them, it's also going to attract other people, right? So here's the thing: clarify who your ideal customers are. Start when you want to send out any marketing message. Think about it, that what are the pains that this ideal customer is facing? What's the pleasure that they are looking for? Go into that mindset. Once you do that, I guarantee you that you will start to see more interest and more returns from from your marketing messages. Your marketing messages will start to convert. And guess what? One of the best ways to do your marketing is to use video. Videos convert a lot, right? For example, check out this video. What did I do? I know your pain point as a business owner. Your pain point is you want to be able to grow your business. What's your pleasure? You want to be able to get more people to, probably you're sending out messages and nobody's answering you. And so I've answered that question. So you've watched it till this point. If you watched till this point, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share as well. Share with your community. All business owners, it's important that business owners are growing as well. And check out other videos on my playlist. I guarantee you that you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you and take care.